doing, everyone? Hi, this is Jay with the Food Reviews with Fatty. On today's episode, this is August 10th, 2023. We will be doing a review. This is going to be of the Dunkin' Donuts chicken and roast pepper wrap. Now, this is a new item that they just introduced. As far as the item goes, it looks like it's a pretty simple kind of little wrap, you know. Typical price ranges, I'm going to say, between $3 to $4 for most places for a wrap. This one in specific, they're charging $4.99 for a total of like $5.13, I believe it was. Let's see, that's $5.13. It's $4.79 total. For the plus tax comes to $5.13. Now, this is kind of a basic one. It's just chicken and roast peppers and cheese. It looks like it could be probably pretty good, although I did discover a couple things. One is that it does look like it comes pre-wrapped. It was just an observation that I had. Now, in this general case, the gentleman that rang me up, he was a very nice individual. He seemed very respectful. We even joked around a little bit about things, and I also let him know that he's going to be on the channel. So shout out Dunkin' guy. Thank you very much for that, for the great service. As far as that goes, everything did go smoothly. I was able to get in and get out pretty quickly, considering that there were a few people ahead of me. But it's Dunkin' Donuts, so you know, for them to be busy would not be any surprise. I actually happened to pick this up in Pinellas Park, Florida. So got it right here. Let's dig in. Okay, so the wrap itself comes in this fancy little Dunkin' wrap, as you can see. Let's see. And the wrap itself is a basic little wrap. It's not super huge. You can see width of my hand, basically. I can hide it behind my hand. So there's the wrap itself. I'm going to cut this in half here. That way you can get a nice little visual before we decide to dig in. So let me go ahead and cut this open here. First thing I notice is it kind of has like a gravy-like texture is what it looks like. If you can see right there, it looks like a little kind of like a gravy texture. I suppose that's probably cheese and the whole blend of things that they put in this. The chicken don't look bad. The peppers don't look bad. It actually smells pretty good. Although I will say with the wrap itself doesn't feel like a traditional, like a flour wrap. It's as if it's some kind of like a bread kind of wrap, and I'm not really sure what kind of bread, but more like a pita bread, I guess you could say, is what it seems more like. So we'll just go with a pita-like flour tortilla, pita tortilla, pitora, or a torpedo. So without further ado, let's go ahead and give her a little run. Okay, so at first glance, the first thing I notice is this tastes really similar to these little like quesadilla, microwave quesadillas. There's a company that I forgot the name right now. Maybe I'll input it in the description box or whatever. But they're not bad. They're not great. But what it is it's basically a little mini quesadilla. They come about 8 in a box at Walmart. They're just basically a chicken quesadilla deal. That's what this tastes like. It tastes a lot like that, actually. Really, I mean, the texture is on point to what I'm talking about from Walmart, the quesadilla, little mini quesadillas. Again, I could have bought 6 or 8 of those for $5, which would have been 5 meals compared to this one meal. So as far as the price goes for this wrap, it's really not that great. Portion size, not super great. Once again, I always go back to the fact that it's a restaurant, a fast food restaurant at that, so I don't expect everything to be perfect. You know, I mean, you really get what you pay for, and if you're not buying it from a real expensive place, it's really not going to be probably much impression made there. As far as this goes, I kind of, due to the fact that I like those wraps that I was saying, I kind of have to stay in the middle, but I'm leaning more toward no. Just because, like I said, it tastes like that budget wrap that you can buy at Walmart, quesadilla wrap deal. And like I said, they come like 8 or 10 to a case. I don't know how much they are. They're probably like $12, but I mean, still at the same time, for 2 of these, I could buy like 10 of those. So that's where I'm going to say that's at with that one. I have to say this is a little more creative in the general sense for Dunkin' Donuts, because typically when they come out with a new item that has some wacky name, and well, I mean, they really didn't do much more than call it a Dunkin' wrap, which was pretty smart for marketing. I mean, they don't have to ask for the special wacky wrap, Dunkin' wrap, chicken supreme or nothing crazy like that. So that's always a plus. In this general case, I feel still that other than the fact that the tortilla pita is actually pretty soft, so it's really like a really soft and fluffy sandwich. I do like that part of it. Like I said, though, everything else just kind of feels not bland. It's got flavor, but you're tasting more of the cheese and whatever sauce they put that makes it like this gravy looking deal. I do feel that, you know, I mean, if they wanted to do it, they could put more chicken and less gravy and cheese, because, I mean, you know, the reason it's called a chicken wrap is because there should be chicken and nice sizable peppers, and honestly, I see these little tiny slivers that look like little slivers of onions from McDonald's or something of that nature. Unfortunately, that's not very impressive. So, like I said, I mean, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm just going to go ahead and go, no. Dunkin', you could have been more creative, buddy. I would really like to give you guys a good review. If you want to contact me, leave something in the comments below. Bring me your best sandwich, and I'll give you a great review as long as it's good. Here at Food Reviews with Fatty, that's our #1 goal, is to give the most honest opinions / reviews for these kinds of foods. And this one, like I said, it's not bad, but for the price, it's just not the most spectacular thing I've ever had in my life. So I did give this a longer review than a lot of other things, only because I'm trying to be more detailed and more thorough with everything that I'm doing. So yeah, as far as that goes, I just give the thumbs down for now. Maybe that'll change in the future. So with that being said, this is another food review with Fatty. I do ask that you like, subscribe, and share if possible. Also, please do take a time, if you'd like, to take a look at the links in the description below. This would just help out the channel in the general sense that you could maybe take a look at some of the apparel we're offering currently. I do have 2 separate designs in apparel for Food Reviews with Fatty, and also my other side project, which is jpumpmusic.com. That'll be links in the below as well. I also have apparel for J Pump Music as well. So, along with Patreon links, of course, and things of that nature. So, with that being said, like I said, this is kind of the end of this video for now. So, I'd like to say bye to all you beautiful people. And as far as this goes, also, keep a lookout. I will have other videos coming. It does look like I'm going to be doing a review later on of some other items from Popeyes. I'm also currently in the works to do some other stuff. Outside of this, I do plan on doing some restaurants that are a little more high dollar, just to see if there's something that they offer better. I've just kind of starting small right now and kind of working my way up. So as far as that goes, you know, that's just the basis of what's happening right now. I do ask that you stick around and feel free to come back. And we're out.